Hello and welcome everybody to the Unfiltered Feed. I am so glad to have you guys here. I am so excited to be back on camera and just to be here for you guys to kind of build my page and see how this all goes. Today's spooky story is going to be about the prison in Philadelphia. And guys, I gotta tell you, this is probably going to be a really good story because if it's a prison, like, you know it's got to be haunted, right? Like, come on. But anyways, you know, I am just so happy to be here. If you guys like this content, please don't forget to like, share, and comment on my videos so that I can get seen and just get out there, you know, go out there into the world and all that good stuff. And yeah, like, if you're a new viewer and you like what you see, yeah, feel free to like, share, comment away, man, like, please. But anyways, guys, enough with that. Let's get into today's spooky story. For nearly 150 years, it stood as a monument to a radical idea: rehabilitation through isolation. But within the cold stone walls of Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, something else took root. A darkness born of despair, confinement, and perhaps something far more spectral. Opened in 1829, Eastern State was designed to instill penitence in its prisoners. Through solitary confinement, inmates lived, ate, and even exercised alone. Hoods were placed over their heads when they were moved, ensuring complete isolation. The silence was absolute, broken only by the echoes of their own minds and perhaps something else. Former guards and employees have experienced noises when nobody was around, footsteps behind them in empty cell blocks, and whispers in their ears when they were completely alone. They tried to explain it away, like maybe the building just is settling, or maybe it was just the wind. But there were times that you just couldn't just brush it off. There was always a feeling of a presence, like they were being watched. Here is a quote straight from a paranormal investigator who has visited Eastern State. Eastern State is unique. The sheer volume and intensity of reported phenomena are remarkable. We've captured EVPs, electric voice phenomena, clear voices responding to questions when no one else was present, EMF readings, fluctuations widely in certain areas, often coinciding with visual anomalies or cold spots. There's a palpable energy here, a sense of lingering consciousness. That's creepy. The infirmary where countless inmates suffered and some met their end. In another area rife with reported hauntings, visitors have described feeling a profound sense of sadness and unease here. Some claim to have seen spectral figures laying on the rusted gurneys or heard faint cries of pain. One particularly chilling account involves a group of tourists who all reported feeling an unseen hand touch their arm while standing on the operating theater. One of the most frequently reported apparitions is that of a former prison guard who is said to patrol the corridors, his footsteps echoing in the dead of night. Witnesses describe him as a tall, stern figure who seems unaware of the living. Some believe he is still carrying out his duties, forever bound to the prison that he once watched over. Even notorious inmates like Al Capone are said to have experienced the unsettling atmosphere of Eastern State. Capone, who spent 8 months here, reportedly claimed to be haunted by the ghost of James Clark, a man he ordered killed in the St. Valentine's Day massacre. He would often rant and rave in his cell, seemingly tormented by an unseen presence. Whether it was guilt or a genuine paranormal encounter, Capone's experience adds another layer to the prison's haunted history. Okay, now I have some visual accounts of some visitors and some tour guides who've actually visited the prison. It goes, I was on the night tour, and we were in one of the cell blocks. Suddenly the air just dropped, and I felt this overwhelming feeling of sadness. Then I heard this faint whisper right next to my ear, but nobody was there. It was the most unnerving experience of my life. I'm not usually one to believe in ghosts, but something definitely happened in this place. State Penitentiary stands as a chilling reminder of a harsh past, a place where hope withered and despair took hold. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's an undeniable weight to this building, a sense that the suffering and the stories within the walls have left an indentational mark. So the next time you're in Philadelphia, dare to step inside the gates of Eastern State. You might just encounter the lingering spirits who still call this haunted place home. Well, guys, that's it for today's story. It was like a short one. That was pretty good, I thought. I'm pretty sure I've probably seen some paranormal investigators myself visit this place because, like, I watch that kind of stuff all the time. Like, it's one of my favorite things in the whole world is just spooky and abandoned places. Let me know if you've ever visited this place. I would love to hear your feedback, and I would love to hear if maybe you had some kind of creepy experience. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, comment, and follow. Thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight, and that'll be it for today's spooky story. I can't wait to see you guys again next time on the Unfiltered Feed. Bye for now, and good night.